Breaking news. Today we're going to be looking at Ethereum as well as Bitcoin. We're going to be doing a technical analysis, and I have something very interesting that we are looking at on the smaller time frame. So make sure to stick around to find out what is next for Bitcoin and crypto. Oh, and in Ethereum. Are we going to continue to push up, or are we going to see more downside? With that said, this is DC Trading. Make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit the like button. And with that said, let's get right into it. Okay, so first off, we are looking at Ethereum at the 45-minute time frame, the smaller time frame, because if you look right here, we are looking at something that is very interesting that is forming on the smaller time frame. If you look right here, guys, we are forming a ascending triangle, which is bullish. Yes. So we are going to see some upside today, but how high can it go? Well, if we put a resistance line, the resistance line is around 18,990. So $1,890 price range. Can we break through it, or are we going to get rejected? The next couple hours, we are going to test this to see if we do get rejected or if we don't. So make sure you guys prepare right now and look, because if we get rejected, we're going to see more downside. But if we break through, we can finally see, have some positive reinforcements into Ethereum price. Yes. So, as you guys know, Ethereum did push to 2,000 a couple days ago. But since then, we tested it 3 times, got rejected here. The third time we tested it again, we got rejected. And then we seen a major dip in the price. And then yesterday we saw a fake out, and then we saw another dip. Now we are going to test this price resistance again of 1890. If we break through it, this is a good sign for Ethereum, and we will see more upside. But if we do not, well, guys, we can possibly test the 1800. And as I said in my previous video, if we break to the downside to 8 or below 1800, well, guys, we can go as low, if we check right here, as 1750, even probably lower than 1750, to be honest, which is very dangerous. This is why I'm telling you guys, prepare right now, because the next couple hours we are going to see what happens. Are we going to get rejected around 1880 or 1890, or are we going to break through it to the upside? So that is for Ethereum. If we look at the 4 hourly, yes, guys, it looks like we're going to test this in the next couple hours. We did see a bounce. It went as low as 1820, but then bounced back up. As you guys can see, it recovered. So the next question is, can we break through it, or are we going to get rejected? It's going to be a very interesting couple of hours. So make sure to look for that. But in my opinion, we are more bearish just because we don't have that much bullish news and not a lot of activity going on with trading. Not a lot of buyers, not a lot of sellers. So in my opinion, it's more likely going to break to the downside, just because on the smaller time frame it is forming an ascending triangle. But if we look to the bigger time frame, we can just see it's just recovering. There's a pullback, and then we're going to see a dip. So if we put the Bollinger Band, yes, guys, we're going to meet this resistance right here, and we're going to see if we can break through it. It's going to be very interesting. But now moving on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is very similar. Yes. If we look at the smaller time frame, or actually let's just look at the bigger time frame with the Bollinger Band. Yes, similar. It bounced around 23,200. I said if we go below 22,800, that is very concerning. We can see more downside for Bitcoin, but if we see it stay above, it can potentially go back up. And that's what we're seeing right now. It is recovering. There's a pullback, but are we going to break through this resistance? We must find out in the next couple hours. That is why if we look at the smaller time frame, it is still making this ascending triangle. It hasn't broken through yet, as you guys can see. It still hasn't broken through. If it breaks through, it can go as high as probably around 23,700 to 23,800, around this area, which is a resistance on the smaller time frame for Bitcoin. So yes, in my opinion, I do believe Bitcoin has a more probable chance of getting rejected around this area, just because there's not a lot of volume here, as you guys can see. But right here, there was a big buying volume right here, so it is probably going to break to the upside, just because this is an ascending triangle forming. So once this breaks to the upside, test this resistance of 23,800, 23,700, we are going to see Ethereum go up with it. So that's the question we all want to know in the next couple of hours. It is going to get answered. Are we going to break through this resistance, or are we going to get rejected? This is why I'm making this video, just so you guys know, to be aware of what can happen. What are the scenarios? So first off, if we break through the upside, we should see Bitcoin recover. But if we get rejected, Ethereum will also get rejected, and we will see more downside for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So yes, those are things to look out for today. It is Thursday. So with that said, this is DC Trading. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You guys vote. Check out my previous video I did yesterday talking about Ethereum and, Bitcoin. Go vote on my polls. I want to see you guys interact. So yes, with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.